Hey guys, it's Elizabeth Johnston, your mortgage broker and loan strategist if you are a self-employed borrower. Listen, if you're self-employed and you've tried to get a mortgage before, you've probably run into some issues. Basically, it's got to do with taxes and how much money you make, how much money you're showing. Have you had any issues like that before? If you haven't, you're pretty lucky. This video is going to be all about how you can use your mortgage loan product to work with what you're already doing. And it's called the bank statement loans. This video is going to be about how they work, who they're for, and how it's helped a few of my clients get the homes that they want without having to jump through all the hoops that regular traditional lending have. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so here are the basics of what a bank statement loan is. It falls under the non-qualified mortgage, non-QM, which just means it doesn't follow the traditional cookie cutter guidelines of traditional lending, right? So if you're self-employed, you know, you have a lot of write-offs. You have a lot of things that you're going, well, I like it this way. That's totally fine. With the bank statement loan, it's flipping the script, I guess you could say, because instead of tax returns, we're using your bank statements, either 12 or 24 months worth to figure out your income. So if you are a self-employed borrower and you are going the traditional route, we're going to ask for your tax returns, right? So then we only look at the net. When you're W-2, we look at the gross. With the bank statements, we're not looking at any of that. We're seriously just looking at the deposits that go into your bank account. So it really is a smarter way to qualify when your business is thriving, but those deductions are coming in and it just shows that you barely made anything. So definitely a program that I highly recommend if you are high on those deductions and you make a lot of money. This is the way around all of it. So, who's this loan for? It is for the business owners, the freelancers, the gig workers, the contractors, the real estate investors, basically anyone that doesn't work the 9 to 5. You have the really strong deposits, you're heavy on those deductions. I mean, this is the way to go. Let's look at how much money you actually put into the bank every month. So now you're probably going, how does this even work, right? Okay, so you would send to me 12 to 24 months of either business or personal bank statements. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to add up those deposits and then what actually hits your account. And then we're going to apply what's called an expense factor. Usually that's 50% for the business accounts, 100% for the personal. And that's what we're going to use to qualify your income. And then from there, we'll do our usual stuff. We still have to pull your credit. We still have to get your ID. We still need to make sure you have reserves. But it's a big difference with that income piece, right? And it does help open up a lot of doors, especially for my self-employed borrowers. So hopefully I've piqued your interest and now you're going, I mean, what do I actually need to qualify? And this is the interesting part. So your credit score, again, I'm just going to go over this generally. Every lender is different. So each lender is going to have their own rules and regulations. So this is, when I went through all of them, I tried to get it as generic as I could. So your credit score is going to need to be at least a 620 or higher. Your down payment is anywhere between 10 to 20%, either 12 or 24 months of bank statements, and at least 3 to 6 months of mortgage payments. And before you ask, yes, you can use this as your primary home, a secondary home, an investment home, whatever you want. It's super flexible. The whole point is to get your loan and what you do for a living to go together. That's what we're wanting. So, why do my clients like it? I hope I showed that why they would like it, but it's really because they don't have to change the way their business works. They don't have to cut back on those write-offs. I mean, I get it. You don't have to restructure your entire life just to get a mortgage. It literally is giving you options without asking you to fit into the itty bitty little box. Like you are a a group, you are a business owner. You carved a path to get what you want. So your loan, your mortgage loan should do the exact same thing. Work with you, not against you, right? So let me give you a real world example. Hopefully this just drives it home for you, right? So I had a self-employed borrower. He made roughly about $15,000 a month. But after deductions, he made way less. Well, that didn't really work for what he was trying to do. So we went the bank statement route. And by going the bank statement route, we were, excuse me, we were able to add a significant amount to his qualifying income so that way he could get what he wanted and he didn't have to do the whole tax gymnastics or whatever you want to call it. He didn't have to do any of that. He was able to do what he wanted and how he wanted. So if you're sitting here thinking, okay, this might be for me, here's what you need to do. You need to reach out to me and we're going to sit down and we're going to go through your bank statements together. I'll do the math. I'm the lender. That's my job. We'll go through the guidelines and I'll show you what you qualify for based off of your bank statement deposits. Then I get to go shop around. I work with some of the top non-QM lenders. So I am able to see who we can go to and who's got the best product for you. Because again, this needs to work for you, not against you. And you're not being forced into one option. So here's what I want you to do. If you're ready to explore your options, all you got to do, click the link in the description to book a free discovery call, and we're going to go over all your options, any questions you may have, because you need a product that works for you and not against you. And I'd love to help you find the one that fits. And just like that, that's it. That is bank statement loans in a nutshell. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe. You know how it goes. And if you know someone else who's self-employed and feels stuck, please send them my way. I've got more videos coming soon. I'm going to talk about DSCRs, P&L onlys, investor strategies, and all that stuff. So stay tuned. My name's Elizabeth Johnston, and I'm all about the creative financing. And if you've ever been told no, let's find a way to turn it into a yes, and we'll talk soon.